Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jay from Aluzion TV, and today I want to go over how to properly fix your beat grids within the Engine Prime software. Now, I am pretty new to Engine Prime, but I have learned some hard ways about how the software works. And I see all the time people having problems like editing their grid. So I wanted to make this video to kind of clear things up and hopefully make it a lot easier for you to fix the songs that need fixing. Okay, so we have some tracks here loaded. And so far, what I can tell you is this track looks pretty good. You could see that the markers are all on the first beat where they should be. If they are not on the first beat, what you can do is you can use these buttons over here, and that will just jump the marker one beat. And that's how sometimes you'll have a track like that. I know it's weird, but it happens. And that can mess up like your sync, because if you sync your tracks, your first beat of the other song is going to match up to the second beat, which could be a hi-hat on your second track. So that could really mess things up. So you kind of want to listen to the song and make sure, like, all right, that first marker on that first beat belongs here. Also, you have these controls here, which will slide the grid evenly across the waveform. So right about there seems exactly where we want it. And this track for the whole, this track is good. We have these two tracks here. I don't forget. They're the same track, but different versions. And right now, as you can see on this track, the beat grid is kind of shifting away from the beats as we scroll down and see 5, like this should be against this beat here. So this whole grid is sliding to the left, even though the first marker is on the first beat. So how we're going to correct this? Okay, what this tells me is that the software analyzed this song to be the incorrect beats per minute. And what we're going to do here is we're going to change this value up here to something that we think could be close, right? I would say it's close, but it's definitely off. So I'm going to go to 124 and hit enter. Okay, that looks like it made an improvement. The grid went in the correct direction, but it went a little bit too far. Scrolling down, I would say go to the 9 marker, and you can see like this 9 should be on this beat here, so we went way too far. So now I'm going to go back here. We were at 128, we went to 124. I'm going to split that in half and do 126, hit enter, and as you can see, it looks perfect. To confirm this, now you can just scroll to multiple points of your track. I would say to the end of the track, and you can see that all of the beat markers are on the first beats of each measure, and they're correctly in line with all of your beats. So, of course, you'll want to listen to your track and just make sure, again, that your first beat or your beat markers are on the first beat of that measure, the downbeat, just to make sure that when you do sync your songs together in a mix, that the first beat of both songs are syncing together. That's very important. I think a lot of people have issues with that, and they don't realize that their markers are just off by one measure, in either direction. So the other thing that I want to show you is on the second song is that this is a very common problem that happens with faster tracks, like in the 136s, and up. 140 is usually always an issue. The beats per minute will be analyzed at around 70 for a 140 track. I have that all the time. Like, I'm always correcting those. So it's real simple. You know the song. You look at the beat markers, right? And they are correct. All of the grids are lining up with the beats. Your beat markers are where they need to be. But it's saying that it's 63 beats per minute here, which you could see it's skipping a measure, which means it needs to be doubled. So you have a half and a double button. So we're just going to hit that double button once. And As you can see, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm just counting out how you would count music, but basically the 2 is where it's supposed to be, the 3 is where it's supposed to be, and if you just click through this track is now correctly fixed. And you know, you don't have to save it. The software automatically saves it. We'll go back to the first song, it's still at 126, and we'll go back to the second song, it's still at 126. So this is how you properly fix and easily fix the beat grids using the Engine Prime software on the computer. This is a Mac version. It should be the same for Windows, but I am unsure about that. I'm going to be making another video on how to like really easily back up your information, back up your all your cue points and like your playlists and your creates for Engine Prime. This way, if like say the engine folder gets corrupt, it's super easy. If you're interested in seeing that video, I highly recommend subscribing to my channel. I'll be making that video probably next week. It will be out. Okay, guys, I want to thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope it helped a lot of people. If you know people that it could help, please share the video, and again, subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.